Hey everyone, and welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm Brittany Carmichael, the founder of Shine School and the Shine from the Inside Oracle deck, which I'll be pulling a card from this week. And whoa, calling all empaths. Right now is the time that we need to tune into our self-care and make it a priority. So today's reading is going to be with the intention that we address the anxiety, the stress, and the change in schedule. So many people are having to change the way that their normal habits and routine are. And to a lot of us, this can feel very scary because when we're stuck in our habitual rut, when those simple things like just our children being at home or them not going to school or daycare or how you have to like change your work schedule, it can throw a big wrench in our plans and cause a lot of unnecessary anxiety and stress coming up. So I want today's reading to be intention and centered around calming your anxiety and upping your self-care game. Last week on The Elevated Life, Chris and I shared our top 3 tips on how to deal with this stress and anxiety, and one of those ways was to double your self-care. So today's reading, I really want to tap into the fact that all we can do is control our environment. We can't change the world. We can't control, the way that other people are responding or reacting. We can't control if they're acting crazy or not. All we can do is do us. So today, I hope that the message comes through that you get what you need in order to take care of you and fill your cup, because let me know in the comments, how are you feeling this week? How has this gotten you going? I made a post in the Shine Tribe Sisterhood and asked how are you feeling right now? Tune in. Because a lot of the times empaths will pick up emotions from other people and the collective consciousness of us all feeling overwhelmed, that sometimes we get overwhelmed and we don't even know why, because nothing in our current reality is causing that. So take a moment to tune in, place your hands on your heart, and if you're driving, be careful, whatever. But if you're here with us, just place your hands on your heart and take a big deep breath in and ask whew, how do I feel right now? And ask yourself, is this mine? And give yourself permission to let it go. Take a moment to slow down. I'm gonna tune into the live comments and see what is going on. Where are you guys watching from? How is this affecting you in your world right now currently? Hey Elizabeth, Haley, Clarissa, Morgan. Why do I feel so calm? It's odd to explain. I actually personally in my own life feel very calm and very slow, which feels so good right now. I feel like I told Chris, I've been asking the universe for a month of Sundays. Just that slow, calm, you get to the book that you haven't been reading, and I feel like if we could all take a collective pause and just chill out, we could all get to the space of peace and calm that allows us to be present in the moment. And that's the topic we covered this month in The Elevated Life, was presence and mindfulness. And right now more than ever, we need to live in the present moment, because when we're stuck in our habitual routine and our comfort zone, we think that it's going to be like that forever. But the truth is, every day is constantly changing and shifting just a little bit. But when things like this happen, big shifts and big massive changes, this is why I love to travel. Because when we travel, we automatically get pushed outside of our comfort zone and our normal habits and routines. So it causes us to consciously come to the present moment and choose what kind of day and life we want to experience. So I think this is a big time for us to collectively reset and to reevaluate how we're spending our time and energy. And if your schedules have been changed because of your job or your children, then use this time to put in some self-care into that routine you probably didn't have enough self-care built into. This is an opportunity for us to rebuild our self-care routine. So I want to know, what peace tool, bringing you into the present moment, bringing you calmness and groundedness, and bringing you back to your center. What method or tools have you been using this week to stay centered and grounded? I want to know. All right, let me hear. Hi from Southern Utah. I need this right now. so many of us need this message to tune into peace. You know, we are the light workers, the leaders, the lovers, the nurturers, the givers, the healers. And if we're gonna be in charge, if we're gonna be in this role of leadership, if we're gonna step into our power, then we have to be the ones that people are looking to for positivity and to maintain that light and love during a time where everyone's losing their shit. I'm not saying that this is not some crazy pandemic that is affecting the world, because it absolutely is. But it's our job to take a look, and I keep getting this intuitive guidance that this is just a test, people. This is a test. This is a test with the flu that is only affecting a small percentage of our population, yes, across the globe, but only a certain demographic, right? Like the elderly people or the immune compromised. Like, what if this were bigger? What if this were worse? We would not be prepared. And this is bringing us all together as a collective community to go, hey man, you know, these separate borders that we have, maybe they're not working for us. Maybe we need to be thinking about this as like a collective community, a whole. And I really believe that this is gonna remind us, even though it's crazy right now, I think this is gonna be a big reminder that we all breathe the same air, that we're all a part of the same planet. And when we can live in unison as a community and a family together, I think we can start making positive changes and shifts so that we can be more prepared in the future for when things, you know, do shift and change. So I personally, my personal thoughts and feelings on this are, yes, it is scary, but also it is an exciting change for us to be doing things differently, because all of us have been collectively asking for change. All of us have been asking for some kind of shift in our life. And sometimes if I look back at my own life and the big turning points and the times that helped me to break through or move to that next level, they always came with some kind of traumatic change or thing that I resisted and was like, I don't like this happening. But on the other side of that traumatic or stressful or painful experience was always the growth that I had been seeking. So I know that this is a collective outpouring and outcry for change, and it's our job to step into that role and to be the change, to be the light, to bring joy and love and positivity, and to make peace our mission. All right, what else do you guys have? Grounding outside in nature. I've been doing a lot of self-Reiki. Yes, thank you for sharing the way that you guys are tuning in and connecting with your soul. All right, are you guys ready for a reading? Let me know in the comments, and I will start shuffling to pull 3 cards for this week to see what is that message that we need right now for our self-care. It's me. Oh my gosh, we'll see if we can get the lighting down, guys. Okay, hey Megan, hey Tony, hey Ann. I've been resetting my business and getting back to my passionate work. Meditations have helped me and have balanced me so much. Okay, so speaking of meditations, before I dive in, I just want to remind you that in light of all of this, we've decided, or because of this, we've decided that we wanted to equip you guys with the tools and the meditations that we use to help calm anxiety and stress and honestly eliminate fear. And all of those meditations and tools can be found inside the Elevated Life Membership Club. This is why Chris and I show up every week to give you these mindset shifts and ways to be thinking about, you know, shifting your perspective so that you can find peace during stressful times. It's not just so that we can be happy all the time. These tools will help you in times of stress, especially worldwide, like pandemic kind of stress. So we've decided to give you guys access to the Elevated Life Membership Club for 30 days for only $1. So if you're someone who's like, I'm stressed out, I'm anxious, I don't really know how to calm down, I don't really have the tools and the knowledge or the know-how to actually calm this crazy thinking brain, then we highly recommend you join us inside the Elevated Life Membership Club. As I shared earlier, this month's masterclass was all about living mindfully and in the present moment. So those tools will help you to calm your energy. We teach you to focus 20% of your awareness and attention on your breath. So this is one of the first steps and tools that you can start using to calm your anxiety during stressful times. But we also have an entire masterclass on overcoming anxiety, and the meditations in there will help you to eliminate all of that stress. So we wanted to equip you with tools that we have provided to the community at an extremely affordable price, so you can join for the next 30 days for $1 by going to BrittanyCarmichael.com/dollar, and you'll automatically be signed up for the Elevated Life, where you can access 2 years worth of content. There are over 25 masterclasses and 100 meditations that you can choose from to help you calm the F down. Okay, let's do some card reading. All right, hey guys, hey Vala. Yeah, so good to see you guys. All right, let me know if you guys are ready. Give me some hearts. Let me know I'm ready in the comments. First card came up already. And let us see what we've got going on for this week. I love being here with you guys every week, and I figured this week we especially needed a little bit of calm and peacefulness. So what do you guys think? Oh, there's our second card. What do you guys think about ending today's Woo Woo Wednesday with a guided meditation to help calm our hearts and to relax our nerves? 2 cards just came up when I said that, so we've got 4 cards for the week. I love when that happens. How are you guys enjoying the Shine from the Inside Oracle? Are you guys as in love with it as I am? I have been having so much fun with this thing. It's absolutely incredible. I did some tarot. The people who booked tarot readings with me this week must have intuitively known that they were going to need a reading this week specifically, because everyone that has booked my coaching this month and is on the calendar for tarot readings, like it's been really beautiful to see, like, this call came in the right time. And I've actually been able to use my Shine from the Inside Oracle during our coaching calls and the tarot readings, and it's blowing my mind at how accurate this deck is. And like, listen to your intuition, trust your intuition. That has been a very strong message coming through this week. So I want to just go ahead and share that with you. The people that are booking me for coaching and tarot reading, the message is clear for everyone. Trust your intuition during this time. When we don't have a plan to fall back on, we have to look inward for guidance. All right, let's dive into the first card. Okay, first card. Oh, whoa, turn lemons into lessons. This is a very fitting card for this time right now, knowing that right now the world is giving us a bunch of lemons, okay, in the form of this coronavirus. But it's our job as light workers to search for the silver lining, to find what is the positive in this. And I've already shared my perspective that I believe this is a collective cry and call for change and shifting. And this is our opportunity to rise up and do something different, to think different, to respond different, to take care of ourselves in a bigger and better way. So let me ask you this, in your life right now, because things are changing, what change or lemon, that thing that we would call bad or negative, what lemon in your life can you search for the silver lining and find how it's actually contributing something positive in your life? Maybe you're having to work from home, but because of that, you're actually getting to spend more time with your kids, or you actually have a little bit more time to get to that big pile of laundry that's still sitting on my chair that needs to be hung up. You know, like, how are you finding the positive in this worldwide craziness? Let me know in the comments below. Share your thoughts, share your ideas, because this is a space to be heard and to share your thoughts. So I want to know, how are you turning this lemon during this time into a lesson? What lesson? How are you growing? How is this calling you to change, to shift, to let go of control, to trust the process? So many of us think we have a control on our reality because we have the same habitual schedule, but this is a great reminder that the only control we have is how we respond to any given moment. And the truth is, the moment is constantly changing. So how can you turn your lemon into a lesson and find the silver lining? All right. Next card, woo, forgive someone. So Chris just said he saw on Reddit that the divorce rates are already going up because people are being forced to be at home and to deal with their demons. And so with this card coming up right after Turn Lemons into Lessons, a lot of the time we have to look back at those painful moments, ones that we may be experiencing now or ones that come from the past. And always with that growth of finding the lesson comes forgiveness. So the next step naturally is, once we see that, okay, something painful in the past has happened to us or something bad is happening to us right now, if we take a moment to pause and we find the positivity, the silver lining, the growth from it, we can then use that as the fuel for forgiveness, because it's really hard to forgive someone that's caused you pain in the past until you can see how it positively impacted you and your growth moving forward. So once you've found the silver lining in those painful experiences in your life, then you can find forgiveness so that you can set yourself free from anything from the past. So remember, forgiveness does not deny the fact that something shitty happened. It just sets you free from carrying that burden from the past into the present moment so that you can learn the lesson and let go. So is there anything, anyone, including yourself, that you are automatically like thinking of or feeling, or a memory that's popping up for you during this time when we talk about the need to forgive someone? Who is that in your life right now? And can you take a moment to be mindful about how you need to approach the situation so that you can let go of those past pains and find the silver lining? All right, let's see. My job is on hold because of all of this. Silver lining is showing me that I don't want a full-time job working for someone else. I desire a more flexible business than I lead. Yeah, actually, I told my husband today, I was like, I'm honestly almost disappointed that my hair clients haven't canceled. But they know if they cancel with me at the hair salon, they're not getting on the books for months, and they just love hanging out with me, which is a great thing. So I'm very proud of myself for running an amazing business, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, this is the like quiet downtime I've been asking for, and I'm okay with stepping back from the salon. So, you know, I'm just putting it out there. It's funny, this may reshift all of our perspective, and like, maybe I don't want that thing that I wanted, and that is really good kind of clarity. When you know what you don't want, it helps you to figure out what you do want. All right, the last two cards came together, so I'm gonna flip them over together and see what we need. Whoa, wow, I'm telling you guys, this deck is so magical, it blows my mind. So tune into your inner peace is the first card. Yes, we need that right now. And then the second card is journal it out. So this is a way for you to reflect and figure out what am I feeling? You know, so many empaths don't even realize that they're picking up other people's emotions. And honestly, every period menstrual cycle that women go through, we actually tap into the collective pain body of our planet. And so it's like really easy for us to like pick up other people's sadness. And when we have an entire world tuning into fear or anxiety or stress, it's an instant shock to our system. So have you guys been feeling it or what? For me, I have noticed it, but I have not let it like rain down on my emotional system. I have like stayed high vibing. I'm eating clean. I'm getting on my yoga mat. Like I'm continuing to do the things that I know that I need for my self-care. And this is exactly what this message is. Tune into your inner peace. What do you have to do to tune in, to figure out how am I feeling? What's going on right now? How can I sort through these emotions? Excuse me. So what does that practice look like for you? Shine from the Inside is suggesting that you get a journaling practice and that you journal it out. You know, this is one of the lessons we teach in the first module of Shine School, is developing the art of journaling and getting a practice in. Because when we're stuck in our head, and this is where anxiety and stress come from, because when we're anxious, we're projecting a future that we don't want. And that's the only reason why we trigger and anxiety starts happening. So the way that we teach to get through that is get out of your head, that where you're creating the stressful stories and thoughts, and write it out onto paper. Because when you take that negative story or that stressful thought that you're creating in your mind and you put it on paper and you read it, it kind of detaches you from the moment, and you're like, whoa, that's like, what? That's a lot. That's too much for me to be like, no, thank you. And it makes it so that you can get out of your head, get out of the story, and find a positive solution to start focusing and shifting your story into something that you do want. Because if we're going to project into the future, let's project what we do want and not what we're worried about, because typically what we focus on expands, and right now we need more people consciously projecting peace into our future and not fear. So tune into your inner peace, journal it out, write it down, figure out what you need to get back to your center, and trust that we will get through this together. We will all rise from this. And the more, like the less, let me rephrase, the more peace you can cultivate and tuning into that peace, the higher vibe you are, the healthier you'll be. You won't compromise your immune system to like, you know, get into that fear cycle. So do the best that you can to keep your energy and your health and your family safe and supported, and play your part, but don't spend any time contributing worry and fear, because that's not going to do anybody any good. So let's recap and see what we had for the week. How is this message showing up in your life? Are you relating? Is this going on? Are you needing to start looking for the silver lining so you can focus a little bit more on positivity, because it might be just too much and too heavy? All right, the first message or the first card for this week was turn lemons into lessons. So search for the silver lining during times of pain and trauma, and even if it's from the past or if it's in the present, use this time to search for the silver lining and then forgive someone, whether that be yourself or someone else. This is a time to release and find peace, literally, because the next one is to tune into your inner peace and then journal it out and write how you feel. Work through your emotions, don't hide from them. It's really important to feel it, to heal it. So get into the practice of getting it out of your head onto paper and processing your emotions. There's a funny meme floating around that says, get off social media and process your emotions. So this is a great time now to check out, to log off, and to tune in. So with that being said, I'm going to close out for this week. If you guys want to tune in real quick before you all leave for this meditation, I'm going to help to connect you with your heart to find that peace, and then we will all log off so we can stay tuned in. All right, any other questions, thoughts, ideas about today's reading? Is there any support that you need? Are there any resources that you're looking for? Let us know in the comments, and we will be happy to provide any types of meditations or support or resources around how you can get through this time. Again, if you are struggling with anxiety and stress and need tools to help you calm the F down, join us inside the Elevated Life Membership Club for only $1 for the next 30 days to access all the meditations and masterclasses to give you the tools you need to get through this stressful time by going to brittanycarmichael.com/dollar. So with that being said, I'm going to tune in to our heart space and just create some space for meditation. So let me know in the comments if you are ready for this meditation, and we will dive in. If you are driving, please keep your eyes open and on the road and pay attention. You can come back to this anytime. All right, whenever you're ready, take a nice long, big, deep inhale through your nose and then hold it at the top. And then exhale, sigh it out. Good. And now we're going to do this one more time. Breathing in through your nose deep. Let it fill up your lungs and your belly, and hold it. And then exhale, sigh it out. One more time. You can close down your eyes whenever you're ready. Breathing in through your nose. I want you to hold it one more time. But this time I want you to breathe out through your nose. Begin allowing your body and mind to relax. Allow your breathing to slow down. And begin to focus your awareness on your breath. Noticing the sounds around you help you to go deeper into relaxation. We're now calming down our thoughts, allowing the stress and the cares of the day to be released. Letting go. Taking a moment to be present, tuning into our heart space and asking ourselves, how do I feel right now? Do I feel worried, scared, happy, calm, hopeful? Take a moment to tune in and ask yourself, how do I feel right now? Give yourself a moment to sit with that feeling and ask yourself, is there anything I need to know from this feeling right now? Because our emotions are energy in motion. They are messengers. They're here to let us know that things are changing and what to pay attention to. So don't beat yourself up for feeling any type of way. Just honor, because our emotions are ever changing. So our greatest strength, our superpower, our intuition, is our ability to access our emotions and to tune into them, to decipher what they mean and how we feel. So when we ask ourselves, and we have the courage to take a look in our heart and say, how do I feel right now? What do I need? This is the first step in doing your part. Because when you can show up with calm, peacefulness, and presence to the moment, you set a shining example of love, light, and leadership. Right now we need leaders. We need those to step into the light and to be a sense of peace and calm Sometimes we avoid our emotions, especially if they're painful. And right now, us empaths are picking up on a collective frequency of stress and anxiety and fear. And sometimes it's not even our own. So when we have the courage to shine our light and look within, we can then decide if this energy is even ours. This helps us to eliminate unnecessary stress and anxiety. So take a moment to ask yourself, how do I feel? And with the wisdom of your body's answer, give yourself permission to explore a little deeper. Ask yourself, what do I need right now to feel better, to find peace, to release stress? Thank your soul and your mind and body for all the beautiful work that it does, giving you guidance, your perfect health, and allowing you to be a beautiful channel of love and light, creativity. We need you to step into a role of leadership so that you can shine your light of positivity into the world, that people can look to you as a source of inspiration for peace and for love. Thank you for shining your light and being a leader. Thank you for having the courage to commit to your self-care during this time. Give yourself permission to tune in each and every day and give yourself the space to give your soul what she really needs. Whenever you're ready and you know that the stress and anxiety that the world is experiencing right now has loosened and relaxed, you can take a nice long deep breath in, fill up your lungs, exhale, open your eyes and notice how good you feel. This meditation can be listened to over and over again as you need to come back to your center of peace and find your calm groundedness. This message this week was all about finding your center of peace and tuning in to that peace within. You're not going to find peace outside of yourself. Usually I say you can't buy it at Target, especially right now you can't buy it at Target. So look within to find your inner peace and be the light. Thank you so much for tuning in to this peaceful and calming and beautifully inspiring message from the Shine from the Inside to turn your troubles into a place of peace. Find a way, instead of tuning into the problems and finding pain, look for the peace and learn the lesson, and we will all move through this together. I am so grateful to join you here on Woo Woo Wednesday every week to bring you wisdom and inspiration to live a life that you love and to be your authentic self and trust your intuition so that we can put fear aside and shine our light. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And I'm just gonna take a moment to hang out for just a little bit live just to see any questions, thoughts, ideas that you are working through during this week. Please know that you can join us inside the Shine Tribe Sisterhood Facebook community if you don't have a place of support. You can plug into my group of like-minded soul sisters who are here to empower and encourage every step of the way. So I am so grateful to be here live on Woo Woo Wednesday. If you need that empowering message, if you need a friend right now and someone to like talk some sense into you and help you to find some clarity during this time of change, then you can definitely book a one-on-one empowerment tarot reading with me by going to brittanycarmichael.com/tarot. And if you haven't picked up your copy of the Shine from the Inside Oracle, she is now available on Amazon, so be sure to go to shinefromtheinsideoracle.com and grab yourself a copy and download your 3 free goodies from me. So thank you for tuning in. Leave a question, comment, thought in the box below. Let me know what's going on in your world. And if you know a soul sister who would love this message, please tag them in the comments below, and I will catch you guys later this week. Peace.